I wanted to tell you why I picked the '69 Camaro. Years ago I had one, and we'll put a picture of the car that I bought, and I ended up selling it, and I regretted it like most of us. The car was nothing special, but it was a '69 small block car, and I bought it from a man who had it since the early '70s. And what I liked most about it was because he was a very nice man, and he was also a Vietnam veteran, and I'm a veteran. But the car ended up going back to where it was bought originally, Tennessee. The man that bought it from me owned a '69 back in 1971 that was garnet red. And the car that I had was originally garnet red, but the man I bought it from had painted it black sometime in the mid-'70s. So he was very happy with it, and I spoke to him recently, and he was restoring it back to the garnet red with the red interior. And I really missed that car. But I had a friend who loved the mid-year Corvettes, 63 through 67. And he'd always say to me, I want to get one. So I'd say, let's go get it. You know, he ended up getting sick, but he beat what he was dealing with. And he was a person with considerable means. He had a beautiful home in Jersey, a home out on Long Island out east in the Hamptons. And when he initially got sick, he sold his boat, he sold his Harley, he sold his plane, but he beat it. So I said, hey, Rob, let's go get this car now. Let's go find one. We'll have a great time. And he always had something else he had to do. Then he got sick again. And he died. He died in the hospital. So sometime after that, my wife and I were driving out east. We were going to a farm, actually, to pick up some milk and eggs. And on a small farm road way out in the middle of nowhere, there's a '69 Camaro. And I'd been thinking about Rob during the ride out there, because I'd seen some things that reminded me of him. And there's this Camaro, '69 Camaro, out on a drive. And I took it as a sign of him saying to me, hey, jerk, take your own advice, go get a car. And this particular car, my friend had, Nico, with Peretti's Classics. Some guys, he has a much bigger channel than I have, and you may know the car from there, but I started doing some things to it. I've had it for about 2 months. The point of the whole thing is, if there's a car out there that you want, or anything that you want in life, just go get it, because we don't know how much time we have. And my friend Rob never got to get that mid-year vet, and I wish he had. But I took that little nudge that he was giving me that day, and I bought this car, and I've had a lot of fun working on it so far. Nothing special, but it's special to me. It's a 283. This car was originally inline 6, but somebody put a 283 in it. And on David Freiberger's channel, the last video he had was kind of a tech video he was doing with Steve Dulcich. And I asked the question, if you increase the bore size on a 283 from its standard 3.875 inch to 4 inch, do you come out with a 301? Because I've read that before. And Freiberger confirmed it. He says it's actually a 301.59 cubic inch, and the old racers called it a 301. And GM later called it a 302, so that might be what I do with this. But so far we painted the grill black, put a chrome bumper on it, put new Moog springs on it because it was sitting down low. We could insert a picture of how it was when I got it. New KYB shocks all around, and some other things that we've been doing to it. None of the lights worked in the back, the turn signals, the brakes up front, nothing worked. We got all the lights to work, and slowly but surely we're putting it together the way we want it. But as I said, if there's something in life that you want, please don't wait. Just go out and get it and enjoy it. I really wish I could have taken that trip with my friend Rob to go find a vet somewhere, have a great time, go have a couple of steaks, drink a few beers, and cannonball it back home. But really, none of us are guaranteed tomorrow. So go out and get what you want. We're not harming anybody. It's a hobby that we all enjoy. We're not robbing banks or selling drugs. We're just buying cars and working on them. So stay with us, and I think this will culminate when I'm finished. I like to take it. My friend Rob's buried not too far. I like to take the car over there to where he is and let him know that I miss him and that I love him, and I thank him for kicking me in the ass to go get it. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.